Today I want to talk about anxiety. Anxiety is something I struggled with it for a long time and I always kind of hated it. Those feelings of anxiety, shame and all that type of things. I always used to hate those feelings. As soon as they came up, I just lost it. I started fighting with it, but now I really realize those are signs. Those are really signs that something within your environment is wrong. Your focus is wrong. Today I was at a festival and I noticed I was anxious. I had a shame-based feeling of myself, things like that. And I always get those things when I have nothing to focus on, when I don't create order for myself, for my mind to focus on something. And I mean that by what I mean by that is you need to give your mind something to focus on, because the thing that makes people anxious is the overthinking about the overthinking and more, and that process just never stops. The self-awareness, right? You're so self-aware of yourself, and it's not a healthy self-aware. I'm not gonna say unhealthy, that is unhealthy, but like, you know what I mean? Like, so now you're standing there and you'll be like, but now all these people are looking at me, and now you're gonna tell yourself all these stories about the story that you're already telling yourself. But I now really realized that same like kind of restlessness of the mind is the same thing that really excels my learning, because basically what it is, the overthinking is just the mind jumping from thought to thought. But when I'm learning things about, like, let's say for instance, I'm learning about computer science, that same process is still going on, but now it's a strength. Now my mind is really like, okay, so I see something like a computer, and then I'll be like, but what is behind the scenes of that, and what is behind the scenes of that, and that, and that, and it's still very jumpy, but this allows me to ask questions that I can answer for myself, and that will excel my learn process. That's how those people really learn quick, because their mind is just restlessness, but now their restlessness is ordered, and they gave it an outlet. That's really what I've noticed with myself. The days when I give myself order, I feel good. Days when I don't, it's bad. So, like, your anxiety is not necessarily something bad. It just needs an outlet. The thought process of your mind just needs an outlet, and that's really true. Projectizing your interest, because I'm also learning interest right now. Like, I'm learning things, but I don't projectize around it, and then you don't give your mind the challenge. You don't give your mind anything to focus on, and that will just keep your mind anxious, because, like I said, it has nothing to focus on, so it will focus on everything. It will focus on the entire, like, outer world, and probably 9 out of 10 times not in a healthy way, based on your programming. And what I also realized is, you're not that special. I'm not that special. I always thought, like, yeah, how I think nobody, bro. We all got that crazy social anxiety. We all got that crazy feelings. So that's not that weird. You just need to give it an outlet. And you give it an outlet through researching your interests and then projectizing around those interests. A project that challenges you, but not too much. So it's not boring. It challenges you, but not too much that you can't solve it. And I think really that's the only guide that's really, because what I also realized is the same emotions. That's why I say pain is also creativity. The same emotions that create pain in your mind will create the creativity, right? The dopamine. Once the dopamine gets flowing, the same lack of dopamine which causes your mental pain can also create your those same those same neurotransmitters can also create your creativity. It just needs different outlets. So the building blocks, the emotions stay the same, but it's now just in a different environment that creates growth. So yeah, that was really my video for today. Stay improving. I'm out.